Good morning, Reverend Sue here with Porch Preachings. I'm up a little later, and boy, that sunshine is bright, so I switched my seat around. You get to look at my beautiful tree outside. So, it's Saturday. Holds all kinds of different promises. For us today, we have a wedding in the family, which is going to be lovely. I'm getting to do a blessing for a family, and hopefully a little bit of relaxing. That's what Saturdays are supposed to be about in some ways. Of course, for some, it's work. For others, it's working around the house. It's a day for getting some things put together. Again, that word promise keeps coming back into my head. And in that theme, talking also about grief, it's an ongoing theme. Sometimes in dealing with grief, the word promise can have all kinds of triggers. When one is experiencing loss, whether it's through death, whether it's through breakup, whether it's through separations from other things, the promise that brought that connection, that relationship, that love forth is broken. Not always intentionally, not consciously, but there's a break in that promise. And sometimes there's a belief that in that promise of forever, that things will always be a particular way, there is a sorrow, there's a sadness. And processing that sorrow and sadness can, again, be a journey. It doesn't always happen at once. There can be steps, there can be different levels. It can go in cycles like all the other steps of grief. It's not linear. And reflecting on that aspect of promise in terms of what was promised. What did we expect? What did we want? What was unfulfilled? What more did we wish for or want? Sometimes it's as simple as just more time with an individual that is slowly slipping away, and there will be an end to that connection. Sometimes it's a self-promise of ways in which we are in the world. Did we give enough? Did we do enough? Did we do too much? Did we expect too much? Did we act in ways that weren't our best self, thinking that we always had time and everything, the promise that, yeah, there'll always be another tomorrow or another opportunity. These are all different reflections and different thoughts about this journey into the world of grief and loss. And so if you are someone who is walking through that today, I wish you some peace. I offer these thoughts because, again, sometimes you can be walking through things and feeling things and thinking things. It can almost feel like you're going crazy because, again, no training, no education about this. But know that you're normal, you're okay. If it's so overwhelming that it becomes debilitating, I strongly encourage you to reach out. You can even send messages to me. I've certainly had many of those in recent days, and I'm happy to speak as well as, if need be, I can give referrals if it's not something that's nearby, because nobody wants to walk through this stuff alone. It's true. You feel very alone. It feels very lonely, but you are not alone, and that's the most important thing to know. So on this sunny Saturday, I hope that you can have calm, peace, some just resolve as you're walking through, even just for the slightest moment. Remember, just breathe in 1 minute. That's all you have to do. And then address. Breathe again. One promise I can make: I will see you on the porch tomorrow morning. Blessings, amen, and a women.